Mga kada, kayo ba ay naging biktima na ng bullying, gaya ng body shaming? Nasabihan na ba kayo ng masasakit na salita na nakakahiya at nakakaapekto po sa inyong mental and emotional wellness? Huwag pong mag-alala dahil pwede nyo po yung ireklamo. Legally, ang mga taong gumagawa sa inyo ng mga ganyan, gamit po ang Republic Act 10627 o ang Anti-Bullying Act of 2013. Panoorin po natin to.
Ang Republic Act 10627 o Anti-Bullying Act of 2013 ay batas na nagre-require sa mga elementary and secondary schools na magkaroon ng policies in place to prevent and address bullying. Sa ilalim ng RA 10627 ay inilalarawan ang bullying bilang severe or repeated acts that cause harm or create a hostile environment for a student. Pero ang tanong, pwede rin bang magamit ang batas na ito sa labas ng paaralan? Anong mga klase ba ng pambubuli ang pwedeng i-consider na paglabag sa probisyon ng batas na ito? Iyan ang sama-sama nating alamin ngayong umaga dito sa Legally Yours.
Para po ipaliwanag sa atin kung anong mga kaso at penalties ang pasok sa RA 10627 ay makasama po natin muli si Attorney Chelsea Ariza. Good morning and welcome back, Attorney.
Good morning, good morning.
Always happy to have you here because tumang-tuwa ako kung paano ka mag-explain. Nakakabahala po kasi when I was researching about this topic na nabansagan na pala tayong bullying capital of the world.
It's alarming.
It's very, very alarming na meron pa silang mga klaseng statistics na parang by the time school children daw reach grade 10, they would have been, 65% of them would have been bullied at
My
least
God, bata
twice a
pa.
month. Oo.
At frequent.
At frequent. Kaya, ang tanong, attorney, ano ba nangyayari? Are people not aware of what comprises bullying na giging nanonormalize na ba yung pagbubully ng mga kababayan natin kung kaya hindi na natin to ina-acknowledge as something that shouldn't be done? So maybe it's time that we remind people again, under this law, ano po ba talaga, what comprises bullying?
Okay, so under the Anti-Bullying Act of 2013, so ang sinasabi dito yung bullying, any serious or repeated act of one of more students. So meaning, nagpuput ako ng emphasis dun sa mga keywords ha. So hindi porket mababaw yung ginawa, pero kung repeated siya, that is considered bullying. So hindi rin porket isa lang ang gumawa, yung perpetrator, hindi na matatawag na bullying because under the Anti-Bullying Act, serious or repeated acts of one of more students against another student. So, ang another keywords din na pwedeng reference dito, kasi pwede siya sa physical, verbal, written, electronic.
Yes.
So, di ba, that implies na beyond dun sa perimeter ng school, pwede rin mangyari ang bullying as long as students involved in that certain school at ang nangyari is serious or repeated and at least one or more.
Napakalawak
diba?
naman pala ng scope nito. Eh bakit parang tumataas ang incidences?
Okay, ang problem kasi dito sa Anti-Bullying Act, it is only a policy to the schools to implement anti-bullying na policies, kung paano nila parang isi-settle yung mga issues inter-school. So, hindi siya specifically addressing kung ano yung ginagawa na bullying ng mga bata, tapos isa-sanction yung mga perpetrators. No. Ang subject dito are the schools.
Okay. And then, kanya-kanya ng kanya-kanya ng paraan kung paano sila magre-respond.
So, bibigyan ng due process doon, kailangan kailangan ma-resolve siya doon. Otherwise, the school may be sanctioned by the DepEd. So, pwede silang matanggalan ng lisensya, pwede magkaroon ng administrative case sa kanila. Kasi ang schools, they have this obligation to maintain peace amongst all students. So with that, part of their responsibility is to make sure walang bullying or ma-mitigate yung mga ganitong klase ng issues, di ba?
Attorney, bakit nakakita tayo ng mga video sa social media kung saan sa loob mismo ng classroom, nasasabunutan ng isang estudyante, and then not just one by one student, but by another. Tapos nakikita mo, meron pang mga nakapaligid na imbis na tumulong at pigilan, nanggagancho or nagvi-video with their cellphones.
So, kung under the Anti-Bullying Act ang titignan natin, so dapat si school gumawa ng action dyan. Di ba? Kailangan nagkaroon ng na at least clarificatory hearings, pinatawag ang magulang. Dapat meron din silang policies. Ano ba ang mga penalties na i-impose dito sa bata na to? Suspension ba? Kick out ba sa school? Di ba? So, that is the question na hindi part ng video. Diba? Pero considering we are applying the Anti-Bullying Act. Pero that doesn't mean na dahil si Anti-Bullying Act hindi pinipenalize ang students, ibig sabihin wala na magagawa yung victim. Diba?
Okay.
So, for example, nakapag-cause ng physical harm, so pwede siya mag-file ng criminal case against diba? Doon sa
That goes beyond anti-bullying na.
So, kailangan mag-explore ka pa ng other remedies. So, minsan, yan din siguro ang nagiging rason kung bakit tumataas yung bullying cases. Kasi there is no direct law addressing bullying.
Okay.
Ayun.
So, okay, what if I'm a parent and then my student is getting bullied. My child is getting bullied tapos walang ginawa yung school.
Okay.
Ano ngayon ang susunod kong recourse, attorney?
I strongly suggest you file a complaint before the DepEd. Kasi under yan ang jurisdiction.
Okay.
Diba? Yung mga schools. Pero ito pa, another catch, elementary and high school students lang covered ng DepEd. So kung college student yan, so different remedy ang kailangan gawin.
Commission on Higher Education.
Yes, oo. So yun, pwede siyang mag-file ng yung parents, diba? Pwede sila mag-file ng case before the DepEd, a complaint, or pwede diretso doon sa mga perpetrators, diba?
Okay, yes.
Yung mga offender. So kung nag-cause ng injury, then physical injury, diba? Kung binubuli online, diba, sinasabihan ng mga libelous claims, then cyber libel, diba? So kailangan i-explore may mga other possible remedies. Yun siya.
So doon sa anti-bullying law natin of 2013, walang penalties?
For the students.
Okay, but outside school, meron?
Regardless naman siya ng kung saan nangyari.
Oo.
Diba?
Let's say it's in the workplace.
If it's in the workplace naman, kasi ang keyword natin again sa Anti-Bullying Act, right?
Repeated? Students.
Student. So, student to student siya. So, kung kunwari tayo magkaaway as workmates, wag naman sana, di ba? So, kunwari may gender-based harassment.
Correct.
Di ba? So, Safe Spaces Act, pwede mong gamitin.
Ayun.
Di ba? So
this Anti-Bullying Act of 2013 is exclusive to students.
yes, student to student.
Tapos binibigay na lamang yung
Responsibility to impose
penalties on the schools. Oh, in your experience, attorney, ano na yung mga naging repercussions of bullying acts in schools?
I have this specific, kanina yung pinagkakwentuhan natin. So, kasi syempre kapag binubuli ka, nawawala yung self-confidence mo sa sarili mo, di ba? You don't want to disclose itong ginagawa sa'yo as much as possible. Minsan gusto mo i-resolve yan ng ikaw lang mismo.
Sila pa yung naka-experience ng shame, Bakit kaya?
Well, kasi di ba, syempre pag humina ka, kasi binubuli ka, iba yung pakiramdam, di ba? Parang ang tingin sa'yo nung iba, ay walang kwenta tong tao, ang hina mo. Di mo kaya pagtanggol yung sarili mo. So I have this, this client, parents sila, na yung bata, kailangan magdala ng deadly weapon.
Ng self-defense?
Yes, just because he needs to protect himself. And unfortunately, the school take it against dun sa student, dun sa victim. Diba? They didn't resolve it as a whole.
They didn't deal with the bullying perpetrators, but they dealt with the victim when the victim started bringing some self-defense.
Yes. So, minsan, it's better na by the time you escalate this concern before the school, you better be accompanied by at least a lawyer, di ba? Para lang din ma-resolve na agad right away yung issue, or at least mag-file ka rin ng complaint before the police, diba? Magpa-blotter ka para against doon naman sa student na nagko-continue ng bullying doon sa anak mo.
Ano sana ang gusto nilang response ng school?
Kailangan i-consider yung ano ba yung reason bakit nangyari itong issue na to, bakit may dala yung bata, diba? Pero medyo back and forth yung discussion namin noon eh.
Kasi ako attorney, I've experienced this at one point, and ang nangyari lang, pinatawag lang yung mga supposed bullies, and that was it. Na pangaralan lang, and then back to class.
Wala man lang any imposition of penalty to the students.
None.
My God. So yon, di ba?
So parang wala siyang ngipin? Kulang sa ngipin?
Kulang sa ngipin because...
I mean, and in light of these findings of the Program for International School, findings of the Program for International School Assessment, I think nararapat lang na i-repeal nila tong law na to include actual penalties.
Yes.
Diba?
For the perpetrators. Diba? Kasi it will, if you just assign someone, diba, to identify anong pwedeng gawin, then para tayo nagpapasahan.
Oo.
Diba?
Ngayon pa naman parang naglabas yung PNP ng parang hotline. If there is bullying daw, they can always call 911. And ano naman kaya magiging resulta nun?
Well, ang intervention kasi madalas ng police is assistance with the complainant in filing a criminal case before the fiscal.
So this could be very valuable.
Yes.
Oo. If you wanna pursue a criminal case against the perpetrators, medyo...
Doon sa offender.
Oo. Grabe. Kaya...
Kaya minsan kailangan mong gumawa ng diskarte, ano ba yung dapat mong gawin na lang kung itong isang, di ba, agency or the school is not working on it, anong dapat mong work around, di ba? Otherwise, di ba, dead end siya.
Tama.
Hopefully, hindi maging dead end in the future.
Oo, and
magkaroon ng
Yes. I mean, what an insecure feeling, 'di ba? For parents.
Yes.
You bring your kids to school to learn, and then pag-uwi may mental and emotional trauma. Tapos they cannot concentrate on what they're supposed to, which is their
studies.
their schoolwork, kasi ito ang na-experience nila on a daily basis.
Oo, kasi, di ba, in anti-bullying acts, kasama din yung electronic na
Yun pa isa.
act. So, ibig sabihin, it goes beyond the school.
Oo.
Pwedeng sa chat kita. Di ba?
Oo.
Huwag ka nang pumasok.
Hanggang bahay.
Di ba?
Umaabot yung bullying. Kaya, attorney, what can we advise to our parents, 'di ba?
So, first things first, 'di ba? If you know or feel something, kasi hindi magsasabi for sure yung mga anak nyo. If you feel something, talk to them right away or talk to a lawyer na I feel that my kid is experiencing this, para malaman natin kung ano ang pwede mong i-secure na evidence, di ba?
Tama.
At kung ano yung other avenues na pwede mong gawin. Kasi considering that in Anti-Bullying Act, di ba? Kailangan si school. Kailangan mo i-direct sa school. So ano yung other mga workarounds mo? You need to be informed about that. Thus, the need for you to call for a lawyer. Yon. So, second, di ba, if possible, talk to your kid. Diba? Once na medyo ano na siya, kalmado na.
Oo,
okay?
kasi malamang yan, non-verbal cues ang mangyayari dyan.
Hindi kumakain ng hapunan, hindi na lumalabas ang kwarto. Ayun. Tinakot ba kita?
Mag-homeschool ka na, anak, ha? For the rest of your life.
Oh my God.
Maraming salamat, Attorney Chelsea, for joining us again today. At baka kailangan nila ng legal assistance, please give them your contact details.
Hopefully, hindi nila ako kailangan. Kasi ibig sabihin, problemang meron sila, di ba? Pero in any case, kailangan nyo ako, you may visit our website, carizalaw.com.
Maraming salamat, attorney. At mga Kada, lahat po ng klase ng bullying ay hindi pwedeng i-tolerate kahit kailan. Kaya sa lahat po ng mga nakaranas nito, huwag pong matakot at ipaglaban ang inyong karapatan dahil kung mananatili kayong tahimik at walang gagawing aksyon, ang pambubuli ay magpapatuloy ng matagal na panahon.
Let's get together. Sunday 25. Sunday 25.